Hey, so today I'm in my office and I'm about to pack some orders, and I thought I would take you along with me. So I'm gonna be a bit rusty on this because I've not filmed in ages, and I really want to get back into doing some more behind the scenes content, sharing my life running a small business. So yeah, I thought I'd just pick up the camera and start. I'm getting married in less than 3 weeks now, so literally I've been doing a lot for that. Maybe just chasing up things, stressing my little tits off. Today I've got a few bookmark orders going out, so I need to pack them, and then some prints I'm going to print off now. I use the Epson Show Colour printer with the Epson archival paper for the prints. As you can see there's a few pre-printed. They were for curated makers in York, and then there's boxes of cards. Down here is just all my equipment: tote bags, heat press, DTFs, tea towels and stuff in there, and then printer and heat press. And cards and packaging. But yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Not quite aesthetically pleasing, but it does the job and it gets me out of the house. Because before I was working from home in my spare bedroom, and I feel like this is a lot better for my mind to actually have a place to work and house separate. So to pack an art print, I have a different grey board here, which I get from EcoCraft, including this A3, and then I'll pack it in a cello bag, which is environmentally friendly, with a sticker on top. I am going to be reinvesting in the packaging soon after the wedding, with the new bits and bobs that are being worked on at the moment. Yeah, I've got so many ideas for packaging. let's talk postcards. So I recently have had to switch manufacturers for the postcards. I originally used printed.com, who did these postcards, and the texture is like a laid texture, if you can see the lines on it, which I absolutely loved. However, every order would come, the first order would come unsaturated. I recently switched to Imaging Centre, so I was just sick of getting dull prints. Like, the whole point of these postcards is supposed to be bright and colourful, popping colours, and at first they did do that, but they said they recently changed printers or something, so they couldn't guarantee that the colour payoff would always be what I wanted. So let me find. This is the paper I now get, which is from the Imaging Centre. It's complete. It's not the lines anymore. It's just like a rough texture. And I have got a load of the. I've ordered a ton of the printed.com ones when they were still good, so I still have loads of the liney textured postcard. But yeah, once they sell out, it'll just be this new one. Oh, you can see that bit better there. That's a bit bent, that one. Yeah, it is annoying, I guess, to manufacturers sometimes, is that obviously when you outsource products, you're relying on their quality and their printing, paper, stuff like that. And although printed.com did offer reprints and stuff, there's no point if it's going to be the same quality. So yeah, now I use Imaging Centre for the postcards. But like I say, I got this full box, and most of these are still from printed.com, from when they used to be, when the colours used to be a lot better. I'll see if I've got, there's one up here of ones that would have ordered. I mean, look at that. Let me find a comparison. Well, I guess even with that you'd be able to tell. Yeah, there's not much comparison really, is there? That's just so dull compared to that. Anyway, cool story. You do have to do a lot of testing with your products to make sure you're getting the best quality and colour payoff and price as well. Hello, so it's currently the next day. I ended up running out of ink yesterday, so I'm currently at Ollie's mum and dad, which is where I usually send all my deliveries because someone's always in here rather than my house, and the office isn't monitored all the time. So I'm just waiting for the ink to arrive so I can finish my orders. I sent out as many, well, all the ones that I got printed yesterday. But yeah, my light magenta ink ran out, so I've just got orders that are due to go out today to print. So just a waiting game. Getting married in less than 3 weeks now, and I've already got the anxious belly. I've had a really good, a sign I ordered from Canada. I didn't realise it was in Canada. Very last minute for the wedding, just arrived so quickly. Honestly, I'm blown away. I'll have to tag that somewhere because I'm so blown away with their customer service. Just arrived. Looks beautiful. But yeah, I just sent off to get the table plan, order of day, all that stuff done. I think I'm a bit last minute, but just trying to juggle business, wedding, and trying to renovate a house, which is still a building site. I mean, it's getting there, but it's just so much outgoings and planning, and my brain is not built for planning. I'm just such a scatterbrain that it's really tricky to kind of organise everything. Ollie's on with his sculptures and commissions and trying to get more work in there. But yeah, I feel like I'm a bit of a stress head this week. Ollie's been using ChatGPT for therapy, which is pretty funny. Yeah, it'll all be fine. It's exciting. It's just a lot of life stuff all at once, I guess, at the moment. And I think because I've been focusing so much on the wedding, I've kind of taken a little step back from the business side of things, like trying to be on it with socials, and all my money's been going into wedding stuff rather than marketing my business. And I usually put adverts on, which I've not really done any of this year. And you can just tell with sales, they're not as good. I think I'm down, well, last time I checked last month, I was down 45%, which is crazy on sales on Etsy, this period, January to now, compared to last year. which is madness, like half of that. I mean, I think I've been up on wholesale and other stuff. I need to do a lot of admin at the moment behind on that. But yeah, I'm just in a bit of a stress-head mood, so I guess everyone can relate running a business. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of document more of my journey and teach you guys like what I've learned along the way, because I've been doing this since 2017. But yeah, I've been doing this a long time basically, so I've learned a lot along the way. I just feel like I want to build more of a connection with my audience rather than constantly trying to spend a ton of money on trade shows and PR. Like there's so much I still need to learn. But I'm a massive YouTube watcher. I love YouTube. I've watched it forever. Like Trisha Paytas, Sean, what's he called? Well, he's probably cancelled now. Just obsessed with YouTube. And even now I have it on in the office. I'll have catnip on in the background while I'm working. So it just makes sense out of everything to share my business journey on YouTube rather than all the other bits. I mean, Instagram's been amazing over the years, but I've kind of fallen out of love with it recently. And I mean, it's part of my job, I have to do it. But it just feels like a lot of work with very minimal reward a lot of the time. Yeah, I feel like I've tried everything at this point, so I'm going to go more into detail on that over the videos. But just need to chill out basically. But yeah, currently, like I said, just waiting for the post to drop my ink off. It's annoying. I've got the Epson Shaw Colour P700, I think is the printer. I think there's a new model now, the 900. I can't remember when I bought my printer, so I don't know how. I mean, it's still good, but I don't know how much better the new one is. But the ink can only be bought online. I think I use Cartridge Save, or there's something cartridge. Basically, it's really good. It's usually really fast delivery, like next day free delivery if you spend over a certain amount. But yeah, you can't buy it from the shops, so you probably can, but not where I am, so I have to order it online. And it's so expensive. And at the moment, because I'm trying to cut all, like, I'm just living on the edge, living on the breadline with it all, so I'm trying not to bulk order stuff. Well, I can't afford to bulk order stuff at the moment, so yeah, it's all a bit squeaky bum, trying to make sure I've got enough ink and enough paper, everything, packaging. I've been working on a really talented lady on something for the business at the moment, which I shared a little bit on the website, but it's basically like, well, I can't keep secrets. I've been working on a rebrand for the business. I feel like it needed a proper refresh. I did the logo, everything years, like when I first started, didn't really think too much into it, and I feel like it's a bit dated. It doesn't reflect the character of Freya Niamh design. I'm thinking of getting rid of the design because Freya Niamh in itself is, I think, first of all, I don't know why I picked Niamh as part of the business name, because no one can ever spell Niamh. It's not the easiest business name. If you didn't know, that Freya Niamh are my middle names, which is why I picked them for my business name, because I've wanted it to be like a little secret identity back at, I think I started just at uni, when I was at last year of uni. I was just creating like artwork and interiors stuff and posting on there, and it kind of stuck. Like there wasn't honestly much thought into my business name. I still like it, Freya Niamh, but I'm going to knock off the design, get rid of the design, just Freya Niamh. And yeah, basically a lady called Hattie at Faced Designs. She's just incredible at graphic design, branding, things like that, and took a massive, what's the word, weight off my plate. Sometimes you've got to outsource. If you know someone can do a better job, then outsourcing is key. So I did that. I started doing that last year, end of last year, before we decided we were going to get married. So yeah, I should have really implemented all that by now, but I've just been, like I keep saying, blah, blah, sorry, boring, doing the wedding. So the rebrand will be coming, something to look forward to. Got lots of ideas for new packaging, and I want to get some more market stalls done. But the thing is, I did a few markets and they did really well, like most of them. Some of them, obviously, you can't always have a good market. Craft and Flea were brittle. But I've always felt like my stand just looks so ugly and not really cohesive and as professional as I'd have liked it to. And now I've got this rebrand with all these really cool, like, like icons and obviously the new logo and everything. I just think I can design a really beautiful stand, hopefully. I've got some new product ideas based on what's selling really well at the moment. I've been so focused on prints forever, because obviously that's what my business is known for, is bright coloured travel prints, that I've kind of dabbled in other products, but I think I need to be more confident and just go for, I feel like art prints sometimes are great for obviously people that like interiors, but once you've bought an art print or a few art prints, you don't really tend to buy many more art prints, do you, unless they're for gifts. Whereas stuff like notepads and pencil cases, stationery, fashion, things like that, you obviously, you buy more of, don't you? So just trying to think how I can do all that. But yeah, there's a lot of juggling at the moment trying to get that done. Ollie, if you didn't know, my fiance is a sculptor, so we're both self-employed creative people, trying to grow our businesses. Very passionate about it, but sometimes it's just a lot of stress, and it's just scary sometimes not knowing if it's all going to pay off, I guess. And I think when you've got a wedding and like big life things, adult things to pay for, and with no guarantee of what's coming in each month, it can be a bit scary. But we're getting there. We've been sensible with things, like trying not to go crazy with budgets and whatever. But yeah, that'll be good. Just have an event. This is my little diary now. Give Ollie a piece from give him a bit of an earache for the next month. I'll just talk to you guys instead. Yeah, like I say, just waiting for ink. Then I'm gonna go to the office, get the rest of the orders printed, and then I've got a massive to-do list I need to start going through slowly to get prepared for. Oh, first I've got some wedding stuff to do, sign off, like the final venue stuff, don't really know. And then I want to kind of do a to-do list for stuff I can do before the wedding, and then when I get back, because I want to get prepared for Christmas as soon as possible. Because like I say, my sales have been so bad this year on my Etsy shop. Like I said, the wholesale's probably made up for a little bit, but I feel like I need a really good Christmas to just be comfortable again. It's just as I've started renting an office as well, which is typical, isn't it, when your outgoings get more. And then yeah, but it'll all be fine. Just renting. Hopefully in the next clip we'll be at the office. Anyway, also if there's anything you ever want to know or want me to talk about, then please comment below what you want to learn or anything. Yeah, in the office it's a bit awkward because the walls are so thin that you can literally hear everything, and it's a call centre next to me, I think, a recruitment agency. A lot bigger office, a lot more people in there, so I feel like I kind of whisper in that office because it's a bit awkward, especially I'm not taught to the camera, or I'm not used to talking to a camera, so you can probably hear me whispering in there, so I apologise for that, but I need to get used to talking to the camera. Anyway, see you in a bit, maybe at the office. Bye! It's here! So exciting!
We were just so overwhelmed with orders. I had to ring the company and say, can we rearrange to when we're closed in the studio? So I'll bring you along on that journey because I do want to look into different options, because we have had a couple of issues, which really annoys me because obviously to be good, we've got a lot of you guys who are based in the UK. So I'm sorry if that was you guys who had a jumper that was a little bit more medium wearing. This is DP comfort colour, so this is classed as premium on our site because it's like 2 extra or something like that. But we found that the DPG method on t-shirts, long sleeve tops is absolutely fine. It just specifically seems to be with the jumpers, and I think it's the thickness of the material that the ink. Will be live because we still haven't done all the digital downloads that we want. We're going to be building that up all the time. And I love being in like a caravan or a van or a tent, and you can hear the rain. It's so nice. Anyway, I'm going to save this site, and then I'm going to quickly change my YouTube banner because look what I did. So I changed my banner to this because I'm having kind of a brand new refresh and changing some fonts and stuff, and I'm a little bit like, sorry, but can anyone see what I've done wrong here? Building the whimsical world of catnip, because I'm going to quickly change this. I used to call it Wonderful World of Catnip, and that used to because I feel like that suits catnip. Wonderful would also work, but it's already been done. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you prefer. I also had the Magical World of Catnip, the Wacky World. See, I don't want it to be wacky, although my brain is kind of wacky, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know in the comments what you like the sound of. Mike and Dean have actually persuaded me to go live on YouTube, so if you see the video before this will be the live stream. Hopefully I'm just going to do it on my phone. I'll put in a clip here if I can of the live stream, but it's closed. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This feels like a lot of pressure. There's double cameras everywhere, but we are closed. Holy smokes, that's it. I can't believe it. That's 9 years worth of selling products in house and in the studio outside in my bedroom.
So I've just been editing my website at the moment, trying to make the collections look a bit better. On here I'm trying to have as many different sections so people can find what they're after. I've just been going through here because I've been a bit messy. I've set them, before I set them as to update with newest first, but the prints, I feel like they look better when you kind of mix them up a little bit. So this is for the kitchen. Put a few quote prints, like fruity, veggie, food prints. Yeah, it's just crazy how moving one print can make it look so much better. Like this one, I didn't know where to put it, but I feel like it looks a bit better now that it's on that side. And yeah, it's all on Shopify, which is what I use to, well, I've built my website on Shopify. Just spent the past, I don't even know how long, playing with new postcard art and my new logo, which will soon be live on everything. Well, it won't. I don't know why I said that. I'm just playing around with the new logo basically, which will be the back of the postcard. I'm currently have my, well, at the moment all my pages have my current logo with a little cute little line and different font and everything at the top. So yeah, I thought I could do like a cute little series of quote cards, like this one. This one was quite popular on Instagram, and I really like this one. Quite simple, but it'd be cute when someone's like, I don't know, you could frame it on your little postcard. Nice little gift. This one again went crazy on my Instagram, so I feel like that's a sign that maybe it resonates with people. Because yeah, at the moment I've just got travel prints as postcards, but they do sell really well. I think, because obviously I do sell travel prints, and postcards and travel prints go hand in hand. So yeah, I've wondered if maybe some quote postcards would work as well. Need to do some experimenting. I also have lots of travel prints. Oh, this is what I'm going. This is the company I use. I've got lots of new prints. Like for example, Paris. I've not got any of these as postcards yet, so I don't know whether to turn some of these into postcards. I feel like this is my favourite. It's not really sold that well, but I just think it's really cute and poppy, pop arty. Well, not really pop art, but proper statement print with the little poodle. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out what to get printed as postcards. I'll show you at the moment. These are my postcards at the moment. Like I say, mostly the classic travel prints. I need to get some restocks done quickly because I've sold out quite a lot of them at the moment, that I've taken off the website. But yeah, need to sort that out. What else have we got on here? I'm also working on some new cards at the moment. I've got so many occasions that I don't have cards for, because I've always just focused on prints. So I've got lots of occasions that I want to get doodling. If you want to see a sneak peek, oh my god, this is crazy. Sneak peek. I'm still playing with the colours at the moment, but this is a potential star sign Taurus pattern, which I'm going to see if I can turn into a card as well. So obviously this is for the star sign lovers. I did Aries as well. So I'm just playing around with these. I kind of like the more subdued colour palette. Well, it's kind of, the background's the more, well, a beige, isn't it? The colours are slightly muted, but I feel like it might make the artwork pop a bit more. Sorry, I'm zooming in and out, giving you a headache. But yeah, need to play a bit more with this to see what I like. Funny, obviously on camera it never does the colours justice as it does in real life. I wonder if I could. Oh. Anyway, just lots of experimenting at the moment. Don't know if this is the best lighting, but I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It might not have been the most interesting video, but I'm just trying to get into a rhythm of actually filming and editing and quickly uploading so that I get into like a habit of doing it, and then share lots of interesting bits hopefully for you guys. But if you let me know what you want to see more of, I've got a bit of a list already of what I kind of want to show, and I definitely want to give you more of an insight into running a business and kind of testing out different products, like different suppliers. I've got some new products, like I said earlier, that I want to make, and I'm thinking of trialing a few different what are they called, suppliers, like printed.com, etc., and comparing the quality and price and stuff. So let me know if you would be interested in seeing that. And yeah, I hope you've had a lovely day, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.